Hey, new day. I felt so sick yesterday and the day before. I was so ill. I've been checking. They did do checks on me to see if I had Crohn's or colitis, and then the investigation stopped because I couldn't do some of the tests, like swallowing the camera and having it somewhere else where the sun don't shine. So the investigation never carried out any further. I just thought, I can't do these tests, so they couldn't find out if I had it or not, or whether it's just severe IBS. But whatever it is, that, oh God, I am so ill when it attacks. I tell you, it's horrible. Stomach pains. I mean, yesterday I nipped out very quickly. I nipped out. And I wasn't out for long because I knew my stomach was like not happy. Oh, it was horrible. So I know it's a bit graphic and I'm sorry, but I'm not. I can't live like this. I couldn't be out for long, so I literally nipped into M&S, did what I needed to do, and then I come home. And that was me done. And I really struggled at home. Just felt so bad, so bad. I just had to let it all just simmer down in its own way. Man, it was awful. Yeah. So, hate it. When it attacks, that's it, and you've just got to just let it run its course. And I was in and out of the bathroom, feeling like, I feel like I'm gonna combust. But anyway. Right, that's me on. Sometimes I think I can't see anything, but I don't like to go overboard with this bronzing shirt. Bronzing block. Right, let's do the brows and the cheeks. Get these on. And then start again. Got a hoover to take back to Asda. Bought new shark. Can't think when it was I bought it, but it's not been a year. Definitely not been a year. It's only been so many months. And the bloody thing's decided to stop suctioning properly on it. So it's going back. I'm not happy. I don't know whether I'll do it today or not, because it's like 2 o'clock and I woke up at 1 and I just feel like fed up. I do. I feel really fed up. I'll either get another one of them, or I'll get a Henry, because at the end of the day it's not me that's wheeling it around. My I used to have a Henry and it was so reliable and I had it for a lot of years. And then I got the Shark and it's not lasted very long at all, so many months. And it's decided no, that's it, I'm not doing it. So, I don't know. Whoop. My eyebrow line went a bit far. And halfway down my face, I was like, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Yeah, so that's going back. Whether it'll be today, I don't know. It may be Monday. I'll have to grab a porter to help me. I'll be like, you can do. You'll do. Yeah. I'm not happy at all. I'll have to have a look on the date of the receipt, but it's not been a lot of months at all. Shocking. I'm not happy. So, are you sure? Right, that's that one. I like products to last. And, you know, I don't know if anybody else has, you know, experienced a bad hoover. But I'm certainly not bloody putting up with that. And then Monday I've got to go out, so I've got to go and pick my prescription up and pick up my medications, and I've got a few things to sort out. So it's like I've got to get out. But yeah, so I may do the hoover then. Oh shit, I've got my eyeballs. Yeah. Right, let's do this. So, which one am I going to do today? Yesterday, I just was not feeling my makeup at all. I hated it. You know, when you sort of feel shite. And I'll put it on. I even washed it off. That's how I was feeling. So this is Spoiled Lips and their Little High Maintenance palette. There we go. Very cutesy colours. Yeah, yesterday I was not feeling it at all. I was feeling rotten. I was feeling bloody awful. And I thought, I can't do this. Yeah. And I was feeling rough. Feeling very unwell. I'd had no sleep, so that didn't help matters. I just felt awful, and I just thought, I can't do this. You know, the feeling, I just thought, I'm not feeling this vibe at all. And I went in and just using this little natural, basically so it softens it, so it's not so harsh looking. It just gives it a nice little fade. But yeah, I was just not feeling my makeup, and I didn't like it, and I thought, I don't like that, and I took it off. I took it off. I just thought, I don't like that. So I didn't keep it on. Didn't. I thought I'll take it off. And I did. I did take it off. Just putting this like a peachy brown here in a corner. I'm just going with the flow today. It's just how I feel. But yesterday I just felt so, I just hated it. And I thought, but I carried on with it. You know, I ended up wearing it yesterday and I thought, I don't like this one at all. It's a sandy brown. It's just like, I don't know. I just did not like it yesterday. At all. But I persevered with it, and in the end it was like, no, I don't like that at all. You know, you can have days where you just are not feeling the vibe at all. And yesterday for me was that vibe day. I thought, I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't know what it was about it, I just did not like it. And I thought, I'm not washing off another lot of face, forget it. And I just binned it off, basically, ignored it and went out, did what I did and come back, but I just didn't like it. And then there was a lady that sent me some wigs for like the cost of postage, right? And I, you know, she got to the post office because I paid her 20 quid. She was like, the postage is like a lot less than, and I knew it wasn't going to be that. And she says, if you want, I'll give you some of them, I'll give you the money back of what's left. And I says, oh, I says, just give me 10, that'll be fine. And then we'll call it quits. I just did not like, I wore the platinum blonde one yesterday and I wasn't feeling it. It just felt very flat and it felt like a cheap, because it was cut, but it was cut to like right to the wire, so it was super, it just didn't look right in person. And in the end I just thought, I don't like this at all. I'm going to use this dark brown just in the outer corner. Yeah. So in the end I thought, I don't like this. I ended up getting rid in the end. I can't. I don't like them. I'm not happy with them. And I don't know, they just didn't look right to me. They looked like someone, well, she had chopped them. And it was really obvious that they were chopped as well. They weren't well cut, especially towards the back. One side was longer than the other, and I thought, I'm not fanning about with it, forget it. So I just got rid of them. I did, I just got rid of them. I just thought, do you know what, forget this. I'm gonna just bin them off. And I did. And if anybody might have thought, oh, they looked alright. No, they didn't. So they've gone. I tried doing all sorts with them to make them better, and I didn't like them. And I thought, to be honest, these are to somebody else's tastes, not mine. And some pre-loved wigs I've got some here, and I absolutely love them. But then I have some that I sort of look at and think, no. I do not like it. So, I'm sorry to say, they are no more. I've just got rid of them. It only cost me £5, so it's not like as if it's £5 and a bit more. I agreed to just give them £10 refund instead of the whole money. Well, not whole money, what was left from being posted. So that was that. Right, under the eye. Let's use the other end. I'm going to go with this green. Which one do I want? Let's go with this one. See how she blows. I have quite a little collection building up now of the eye palettes from Spoiled Lips, and got you ones that you like, and this is not particularly a favourite of mine. I'm quite disappointed with it, to be honest, but you know, in the advert for it, it looks really, really bold. But this one is not bold. So we'll see. It's okay. I've got 2 palettes that are here from them that I absolutely can't wait to start using, and I'm going to use them soon, but right now I just want to not have too much on the go. I'm waiting for another one to arrive that I'm hoping is better. And I've got others from Spoiled that I really, really love. You know, they're fabulous. I think it's just like anything, isn't it? It's hit and miss. Yeah. I need to get, I think, an eye base that's more like a white, so it pops the colours out better. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. But yeah, those wigs. It's great for seeing what, you know, suited me colour-wise and that. But no, I was not very happy with them. I'm a bit embarrassed to say that I wanted to like them. And, you know, I didn't want to throw them away, but they just were. They weren't amazing. So, and if you're not happy with something, you know, you notice there's a flaw with them, there's always going to be an issue. The blue one, I love the colour. The blue black, I absolutely love the colour. But they just looked messy. So in the end, I gave up. That looks okay now. But yeah, I ended up just getting it. I just thought, you know what, just get rid. Ah, yeah, I forgot my highlight, haven't I? I knew there was something missing. You know when you think, oh, I've not done this, I've not done that. And then you think, what am I doing? Something's not right here somewhere. Yeah. So, I'm gonna yeah, I did. I ended up just taking, getting rid, and I've got some new wigs that are here now. And they were in the sale with Lush. And I thought they looked pretty cool, actually. So I've got bits that are in the sale. From Lush Wigs. That will do quite nicely. Yeah. Right. This is the infamous Crystal Waves Makeup Obsession palette. I'm coming to the end of this. I am. I just like using silver for like in the inner corners. It's got a little bit extra to it than some palettes that I've just been using. Just to make your eyes look awake. I just really like it. And this is vegan and cruelty free, as are all my products I use. Everything. I might have a look in a minute and see what cars are missing from the front. And if it's all systems go, I will. I'll nip over to asda, and if not, I'll do it Monday. It's just always an issue with parking here. You've got idiots that decide to park in the blue badge spaces just because it's closer for them, and they've got nothing up with them. It annoys me so much. Especially when you're disabled yourself and you rely on not just the closeness but the door space, because the doors are shaded around the space so you can open your door fully. And I've reported people for using blue badge spaces before now, and I'm waiting on these adaptions and things to be done, because I've mentioned it already to 180, because I want a space assigned for me, and apparently they can do that. And I've taken photographs of cars where they've taken up spaces. So if I have to park in a regular space, I take up 2 spaces because I need the door width so I can get my back, my seat out at the back. And it really does piss me off when people are just misusing everything. So We shall see what happens. I'm going to give him a nudge soon and see what's going on with this accessories to do this, because I really need it doing like now. And she said I hadn't got too long a wait. That was then. That was before Christmas. Right. Yeah. I might do is put the hoover. See if I'll take the hoover out to the car and I'll chuck it in the car. And I'm going to have a look and see. Obviously when I go to the car, how many spaces have disappeared. Or empty, I should say. That's the word I'm looking for. And then, it's Saturday afternoon, so a lot of people tend to bugger off out. Good. Gotcha. Oh, God. Yeah. And I'll nip it back to Asda. I'm not looking forward to doing it because I've got my chair or a hoover, and I just basically say I need someone to help me with it. I am not I cannot take it to the car. I don't know. I always seem to have it where one side at the minute is like higher up than the other, or are they the same? And I've got two eye shapes. Oh. And I just don't want to. One side is more annoying than the other. Yeah. That'll do. It's really hard because I've got one eye that's more yeah, hooded than the other. Yeah, one eye's more hooded than the other, so it's like when you come to do it, you look down, and then all of a sudden it's like, no. Oh, this'll do. Fuck it. I just can't be arsed pissing around. I'm hoping when I've got a wig on it'll look different. Yeah, I'll take it to the car and assess the situation. And if there's loads of like spaces, I'll jump in the car, go to Asda, take the hoover in, say that the fucking, I've taken it apart, so there's nothing, it has to be Because you can take, with the sharks, you can take 1,000,001 bits off. But I think it's more internal, where you can't get at it. I don't know. I don't know if it's this new woman that's been uncleaned and she's done something. Because she was like using the hoover to get all sorts, and there was, I don't know. This is why I like Henry Hoovers, because they're just so robust. And I've got the hoover bags here, you see, that I've got loads of them. And I'd rather have what I'm happy with than something that I'm like, So we'll see. See, one of my cleaners is like, who's off at the minute, she's like, oh, I don't like a Henry, following, she used to work in a care home. And one of the residents used to take Hoover into his room. To do stuff with. Don't want to think about it. But yeah, that's what he used to do apparently. And she's like, oh, I don't like Henrys for that reason. So I'm like, okay. So I got a shark because they were on offer, and I needed a hoover badly because my last one broke down. It was a cheap, horrible thing anyway. And it just felt like a kid's toy that like literally you pull bits apart to clean it, and it just never went back the same way. And this, it just like, everything just slotted together perfectly. And it was great. But yeah, it was making a funny noise, like as if something was caught up inside it. Ages ago when I had it. Not ages ago, but ages ago. And I just thought, don't like it. Hopefully it sounded like a little bit of cat litter got stuck inside it somehow. And yeah, it would eventually disappear. And then this noise suddenly eventually went, but then it was becoming really, really loud when it started hoovering. And I thought, okay, I don't like this. So, yeah. I'm going to wear this one today. I bloody love this wig. I want to get some more of this while she's still got this one in stock. As soon as I can get one, I will. It is my favourite out of all of my wigs. And I love it. And this is the difference between those ones that were sent me were like, I don't love them. Do you know what I mean? They were okay, but I didn't love them. Didn't love them. And there was one that I liked, but I didn't. But yeah, got a spot right in my eyebrow, and it's calmed down now. I managed to sort it out. Yeah, I managed to sort it out, and it's not one for me, put it that way. I managed to sort it. But yeah, unfortunately, I did get rid of those wigs. It was a gamble, and it's like when I go on these pre-loved groups with wigs, can find one that you can hit on, and I've got some that are here that are brilliant. I've had a couple that are basically tried on and the person's gone, oh, I don't like that. And then I've got the ones that are like literally, yeah. But I thought, I don't know if I like that type of thing. And there's some that I've, where is there? There's some that I would never have again. That are all, I've had some where people have sprayed them, I think, with fabric conditioner, and my head is really, really itched, so I've had to just get rid of them. But I have got like my headband wig that I got. I've got about 4 or 5 that are pre-loved ones that are absolutely amazing. I've got Sassy, I've got Spicy from a friend of mine that she's tried them on and they weren't for her, and I've had them. I've got a headband wig, I've got, I'm trying to think which else, I've got a pink one, and other bits, you know, that I'm like, oh, they're nice. This, I love it, I tell you, I love it. So I'm sort of learning now to not just, I don't want them for the sake of wanting them. And they looked okay on the pictures, and I was like, but I thought for a few quid, they're not bad. But this, I love it. It's my favourite wig ever, Pixie. I do. I absolutely love it. Right. I do, I love it. I want to get a couple more of this wig before it's no more. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's my favourite wig. I absolutely adore this. It's so cute. The colour is amazing. The cut style is just fabulous. I've got this and I've got Cocoa as well, which I absolutely adore. So, yeah. It's the stand. So we'll see. These are your wig stands. I've got a few of these stands. And then I put my favourite wigs on these, you know, that I like to use a lot of. And it just keeps them nice. And these go inside my wardrobe space. Peachy I got rid of as well. Yeah. I had that from... So this is the brown version of this. She doesn't do it anymore. Personally, I think the ones that she loves are the ones that she wears herself. And she promotes them. Whereas these wigs, she doesn't promote them. So they don't sell. So, of course, it is annoying. I'll have to leave that one here because I've got no way to get my stuff at the minute. But it's just gorgeous. I love it. And it's such a shame because she doesn't really, but I said, oh, I'd love to see some in like a light pink colour and stuff like that. I'd wear them happily. I prefer the shorter styles to the longer ones because they don't get knotted up so easy and they just have a nice look to them and they're just so simple to wear. And, you know, if she got something with colours, I'd be really, really happy. But nothing as of yet. She keeps saying, oh, I will. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I've got some really nice wigs now. I've got rid of a few that I weren't happy with. And I thought, maybe it's just me being funny that I don't like wearing that one. And I had a peachy one called Peach Tea. And it just didn't work for me at all. It was too light, but artificially coloured. It just didn't look right. It didn't sit right on me and I just got rid of it. I am preferring the more natural colours, especially the nice light blonde. The platinum ones I like. The dark browns, even black ones I've got. I think I'm sort of leaning more towards those than the coloured styles. It's just me. I think maybe as I'm heading into the next stage of my life, I'm not 50 yet, but you know, that age group is coming. I don't know, maybe it's because of that I'm sort of not liking the coloured ones as much. I don't know. But there's certain ones that I love and there's ones that I like, and the more natural ones now I'm starting to really, really love and feel like I don't want people to stare and go, oh, she's wearing a wig. Sometimes it doesn't bother me, you know, but there's times where I just don't want it. I mean, this is my first wig that I ever got, called Dream Seeker. Very pretty. But I don't wear this one very much now either. I bought this before we went away on holiday. This is wig number 2 of this one. But even this, I'm starting to see, it's just quite, I think this is quite thinning, this wig. It's not a very thick wig, and you sometimes can see the weave, like the lace through the wig. It depends on where it falls. So that I don't particularly like. But I've got more natural coloured wigs with like dots of colour in, which I prefer now. I must do like a thing with some of my wigs, and then you can see all the different styles and how they look on one person. You know, how they can change how you look. Yeah, I keep meaning to do it. I prefer definitely the short wigs, the shorter styles, than the long ones. Although my last 2 that arrived from Lush Wigs are both very long wigs, but I might get them sort of trimmed down a bit, just a bit. So I've got length, but not to the point of like where I feel swamped. But I need some more wig hangers. So it's like, they're like the head stands, but they've got like a hook on them so you can hang them up, because my wardrobe that's here is full of my nicer wigs, and then the ones that are lovely as well that I love, but obviously I've only got so much room for wig heads and hangers, is I've got them in the bag, so it keeps them nice. So yeah, but the colourways I prefer are the ones with a natural and then a bit on the ends or a splash of colour somewhere, so they're a bit more natural looking. Yeah. So, right, I shall love and leave because I want to get on and get dressed. See the situation of the car park. If there's loads of empty spaces, I'll just I'll seize the day and go and take this hoover back. If they're all filled up, then I'm not going to bother, because someone will pinch that spot that I'm in. Right, shall catch you later. Bye.